Two things. One is about America and one about Kamala Harris herself as a personality. Now, on America, I think some Americans should see it as a vote of confidence. Biden administration has taken America vis-a-vis the pandemic to a place where we didn't think, honestly, they could get this far, and confidently to step out and really engage the region. The second, of course, is that there's consistency about the messaging. This is not a be kind to all of the Asia tour. It is some tough talk, some opportunities, but there is an overlay of that China-America question, which has not gone away from Trump's period because there's a strong domestic backing. So I think Americans should, as far as they look at the rest of the world, be glad that the Biden administration have found time and the confidence to engage with this dynamic part of the world.
You raise a really key point there, because for Singapore, they have to walk a line between balancing relations with Beijing and with Washington as well. How do you expect the China so-called challenge to be addressed throughout this trip?
Well, I think that first we have understood from America and the Biden administration, they don't want us to choose either or. And I tell you frankly, we're delighted to have Kamala Harris today. Tomorrow, the Chinese send a very senior policymaker to talk about something serious. We'll be happy, and necessarily so, to host them as well. I think Singapore, like so many other countries in this region, really want both. We want a world where it's much more globalized, we can be part of, friends with some on some rational basis, friends with other issues on other and Singapore here, as a hub, we've got Google, we've got a lot of the high-tech companies in America, but we've also got Huawei, Tencent, and that's the kind of rationality I hope to see here in Asia, dealing with the global play.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite astounding when you think about the level of investment that the US has in Singapore. It actually overtook Europe last year as the biggest outside investor in Singapore. You mentioned there a lot of tech companies here. So what do you expect on the digital economy front?
Well, the game, again, is not Singapore per se, but really ASEAN and Asia beyond that. There is a need to set standards, a need to figure out how to have security and privacy at the same time you're open. You can figure out how different countries' standards and security issues are all satisfied. And on top of that, there are these tensions about the Sino-American sort of tug of war over technology. And I think there's a lot to play for. Our small country is reaching out to other partners in digital economy agreements bilaterally to figure out what we can do, with other people also feeling that tug and pull and finding our own path forward.